Hello there, and thank you for clicking on this video. As you can see by the title, today we are going to talk about Skeleton Crew, the final episode, and the show in general, and the fact that it was the lowest rated Star Wars show ever. And that is really, really sad because we all know there are several shows that are worse than this. The Obi-Wan Kenobi show was worse. The Acolyte that I did not watch, but maybe one day just for fun I will. The Book of Boba Fett, and I think some others that I'm probably yes, Ahsoka. I even forgot that the show exists. Like there are four shows that are worse than Skeleton Crew. I think that Skeleton Crew really beats all the shows in quality, in acting, in visual effects, in everything. I think of course Skeleton Crew is nothing mind-blowing, but it beats these like big shows on all levels. So the show in general, I did think that some things were kind of not the best. I did not like the character of Fern a lot. I think like constantly she was being told, "Oh, you're so amazing, you're gonna figure it out." Like she's a 5-year-old, okay, 10-year-old or whatever kid. Like stop, like these kids are behaving or trying to behave like adults. And I mean, yes, they're kind of on their own, so they have to like step up, but they're like kids. Like, yeah, you're putting too much, you're giving them too much credit at this age to do something like that. um and the show started as the show, yes, the Skeleton Crew in general. Why was it called Skeleton? Because of the droid? Now I'm actually, that's an interesting question. I think it was because of the droid. um but yeah, the show started with Wim, right? He was the main protagonist. But then we got Fern, and it was like, okay, who is the main protagonist? Is it Wim or Fern? Because Fern was all brave and mighty, and Wim was like always screaming and like crying around, like, yeah, like a little kid. I mean, but it was just, yeah. I guess like all of them should have behaved like that, but maybe not to that extent. Um, but yeah, except for Fern, I think that the kids were actually kids, and it was nice to see. But then with the last episode, we did bring it home with obviously Wim having the last laugh and like looking up the sky and like dreaming, oh my God, I want to be a pilot. Like the universe is so big, etc. It really brought it home. Where also when also he lit up that lightsaber. Um, I think, yeah, I think that the last episode really brought everything together. I think it was a bit over the top of how much, again, these kids can do. But yeah, in general, I really have nothing like bad to say about the show. I think it's a shame that it was the worst rated show from Disney Star Wars, because it's genuinely good. I really like Jude Law's character Jod, and we also learned that he's kind of like a Padawan. He's brought up in this family of Jedi Force users, and that's why he has these abilities, of course. And I think that his story was quite interesting. I was kind of sad that he was, he began as a villain, and then he was kind of like, okay, okay, fine, I have a soft spot, and then he ended up like a villain. But I mean, I guess it was true to how people are. Like, not all people get like this change of heart. Like from bad people, they like become very good. Um, so yeah, I really like Jod's character. I think Jude Law did great. I think the kids also did great. I think that all the actors, especially the kids, were really good. I cannot really say anything bad. I think that the actors in Obi-Wan, I think even McGregor wasn't that good in Obi-Wan. Like it's really insane. But yeah, it's such a shame. It's such a shame that this show is not getting, yeah, any hype. It's not getting any popularity. People are like, yeah, it's Star Wars, it's dead, so why should I watch it? And I agree. I don't think, yeah, I mean, there's so many bad things that came from Disney Star Wars, calling the fans this and that. So why should you give it a chance? But yeah, I mean, more people watch the Acolyte, so I think at least like let's get Acolyte numbers. I think it's so sad because this show had good visual effects, the sound was good, the acting, the storyline, I think was good. I would definitely watch a season two. And as I said, maybe if I was like a 10-year-old kid, I would be really loving this. But even as an adult, I mean, am I an adult? That's always a question when you're in your 20s. But even now, I did enjoy it. I mean, I was rolling my eyes at some point, like with the kids. But in general, yeah, nothing that I can complain about. But yeah, I guess this was the video because, as I said, nothing too much that I can say because it was good, it was decent, it was fun at times, and yeah, that's it. That's my shortest video ever, maybe. But I'm sad that it's not getting the recognition it deserves, and maybe Disney always learns from um, the bad lessons. So maybe I don't know. They're gonna see, oh, it's bad, like bad ratings. So people didn't like it, but it's bad ratings because you have many bad shows before it. So they're going to be like, oh no, we need to put like Darth Vader again. And yeah, sure, like make a Darth Vader show. But my point is, we don't need like the Skywalkers to hold everything together. So yeah, I mean, you had a bit of action, a bit of the Force, and it was fun. And I hope that Disney like actually Lucasfilm looks at the actual reviews, like on YouTube comments, on Twitter, and actually sees, okay, this was actually liked. But you cannot like expect like make a one decent show and everyone are gonna watch it. Like, no, I mean, there's so many bad shows before it, so no chance. So I'm excited to see what happens with Andor. Is it gonna fail as well as this show? It's not a fail. It's just like people are just so turned off, and it's normal. It's normal. It's really normal. But yeah, hopefully Andor gets some more, eyes on it, because I think Andor season one was generally really good. A bit slow, but good. So yeah, I'm looking forward to your thoughts down below, and I'll see you in the next video. And as always, may the first be with you.